Hi everyone, welcome back to another season of Spend Less, Scrap More. I have to tell you, these layouts went together so quickly. I recorded the video of the intro video, and then I recorded these three layouts all in the same day, and it did not take me very long, few hours, I think, and I am so happy with all of them. I am really happy with the results. I'm going to end up using more of the papers in the beginning than I had originally planned. For example, that heart paper. I am following a sketch by Scrapbook Generation, and therefore I'm kind of using more papers than I think I had originally thought. But I'm super happy with the sketch that I followed and the way it turned out. So basically, the sketch I kind of altered it a little bit because they had a piece of paper in the middle that wasn't the full width, but I think it was a full 12 inches across. And then I think they kept theirs at 12 by 12 is kind of what I'm trying to say. But I cut mine down knowing I would have other layouts. So you can see I trimmed it here, and I actually meant to trim it a little bit more. So I'm going to go back and add, cut off a little bit when I add it because I know that I could possibly use those scraps on other layouts. Now, I also cut these strips down, these pink ones, because I didn't think I was that crazy about the other side. And I went to put this together and really kind of liked the way that it looked. I liked that it kind of brought out some of that black color. So that got switched from the pink to that, I don't know, plaid type of fun side. And so here's where I trimmed those papers down. And then in between the plaid paper and this paper is also going to be a tiny strip of the blue. I'm trying to remember, I think the blue has the gnomes on the other side. And I have to be honest, with all of the layouts, I didn't use as much of the gnome side as I thought that I would. I really ended up enjoying having that extra blue color, but it is what it is. So I'm happy with the layouts. And the whole point is to use what you got no matter which side, right? So I'm not saving the paper, and that really just is the whole point. So you can see here, this is kind of what I mean. They had that, if you had like another paper and you wanted to fill in all that white space, that would totally work. One thing I decided to do, which you've probably noticed I've been doing lately, is I decided to mount all my photos, give them all a photo mat with different colors of the pattern paper. So that's kind of where a little bit more of the paper gets used up than I had originally planned. And to my friends, Terry, and Glenna, I really hope you guys don't mind me using these photos, but I've got a lot of crop photos to scrapbook, and this paper line was perfect for that. And this is how we are. We are silly, crazy, fun, and if you guys ever crop with me in person, that's what you're going to get. So we like to take good photos and funny photos and just be silly and have fun. So this is part of where the Gnomie paper, you can see I don't have a ton of it left, and I actually think I cut part of it wrong, but I wanted two different photo mats, and then I'm going to cut photo mats of the other pink one and put them on there. So, Terry, please don't hate me if I put these pictures up here. I know you watch my layouts every day. Anyways, I really like these photos, and this is a crop that my friend Terry put on. And this was, I want to say, 2017, maybe? I can't remember. You can see in the still shot photos at the end, I do add a title. And basically, my title just says Scappoose because that's where the crop was, and and the year. And I wasn't originally going to put a title, and you will see why in a minute, but I changed my mind and decided to add it because it just needed to fill in the area. Now, you might notice here, you can see as I'm cutting these papers, I honestly was not so sure how many layouts I was going to get out of these papers. The good thing is that I used up a lot of them. I have a few scraps, and I haven't recorded the recap video because I started to make one card, and I think I'm just not going to do it because the card stressed me out and I'm not liking the way it was going. But I can talk more about that in the recap video. But here, oh, I just now noticed that I put that blue mat around those two 4x6 photos, and I think I meant to not have them close to right next to each other, but oh well, it is what it is, and I didn't even notice till now, so it must not have been too big of a deal. Now with this sketch, they had these 4x6 photos. They had them down kind of along where that blue striped strip is, and then above it they had another strip going across. But I knew that I had some of those Gnomies, the actual gnomes. I keep calling them Gnomies, but that's okay. I had some of those that I wanted to put below this photo that I'm pulling up now, and just kind of put a few of them there, and then possibly add the title in. And I'm happy with that I did that. So I just made sure to line up the top photo, which even if it didn't line up, that would totally be fine as well. But I kind of liked the look of it. And after I add my title, it's even better that I made it all even across the top. So just gluing everything down. And again, I have those photo mats, which used up, and I probably could have gone through my stash to find like a colored cardstock that was the right color or something, but I'm not even worried about it. I still get more layouts out of this collection, and I'm quite happy with the results, like I said. Now, there was this word crop. Now, I wish I kind of would have been paying attention because I'm going to make my title be Crop Memories. But I kind of think that it would have been better to use the word create memories on one layout and the word crop on another. But it is, by the time I figured that out, and you don't have to use it that way. That was one thing I kind of struggled with, was using those word stickers. As much as I like them, that was kind of my problem. And there's where I put the gnomes. That's why I was thinking, that's why I moved the pictures up instead of having them on top. And I thought about this collection, this sticker sheet has so much cute stuff. And I really like kind of like the jars of the sequins or beads and those kind of things. I thought it'd be fun to put one in the O of the word crop, but there wasn't one smaller than that one bottle I tried, and it just didn't look right. But I found that little tape runner and put it above the letter C, and I feel like that, I don't know, I really like it, like almost like it's gluing down the word crop. And then also the word crop, and not the word memories. Memories is flat to the page, but when I had the video off, I took a minute and I did pop the word crop up with some foam tape while I didn't record it. I can't remember what I was doing, but I think I ended up doing other stuff. So um, I do have that die cutting machine on the right hand side, and I really wanted to use it, but I don't like how it goes over the picture. It just looks kind of funny. So I am going to change that. But in each cluster, I'm going to add something popped up with foam tape, like, usually I do with my clusters. I decided to use this rolling bag because it's a crop. We all have our giant packages of stuff that we take with us. I also used that punch on the left-hand cluster in the left-hand cluster because there's no because, I just really liked it and wanted to, but it is popped up on foam tape is what I was going to say. And I thought about taking one of the gnomes or two of the gnomes and popping them up with foam tape, but I actually left them flat to the page. And kind of the reason I did that is because the word crop was popped up. I don't know, it just felt weird to have crop up, memories down, and then a gnome up and a gnome down and a gnome up. So to me, it looked better just keeping them flat to the page. This video is actually fairly close to coming to an end, and you can see the still shot photos at the end, the title that I add along the top. The title I add above the photos on the left-hand page. And I think that I do add some enamel dots. I went through my enamel dots and I pulled out some colors that kind of resembled the colors in this layout, and I added an enamel dot on that tag because I didn't want to add string. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it with the string. And then so that has, like, the enforcer part has an enamel dot in the spot, and then I do flick some splatters, black splatters around the page. It just felt like it needed a little something, like the white parts were just too white. So I'm happy with the splatters, although I'm a little sad. Oh, and I did add that peel off along the bottom, but which you can see in that still shot photo, but I'm not sure how crazy I am about it. So I could go either way with that one, but that is the layout. I hope you enjoyed it. It was super simple and fast, and I will see you guys for the next episode. Bye.